Hello and welcome to our first lesson on how to use and manage the online site. Today, I'll show you how to log in, add new site administrators, and grant them permissions. First, by default, you need to log in using the following information. Username, whale. Password, whale. Click on the profile. A page will appear showing information about the current user. You have general asterisk, which includes the username and password, personal info with first and last name and email, and permissions, which contains the permissions for each user. Only the administrator can change or assign permissions. First, there's a set of buttons. The first button, active, designates whether this user should be treated as active. Unselect this instead of deleting accounts. The second button, staff status, designates whether the user can log into this admin site. The third button, super user status, designates that this user has all permissions without explicitly assigning them. We also have groups and user permissions, which we'll explain shortly. Now let's add a new user. Just go to User and click on Add User. Select your username and password and click Save. We activate the account by clicking on Active and Staff Status. Fill in the details, assign permissions. You can give them all permissions by selecting Super User Status or assign specific permissions in User Permissions, where you specify permissions such as adding, deleting, editing, or viewing books and categories. Click on asterisk Save to save the changes. Now look, only the items we selected in the permissions are displayed. Let's try removing Watch Your Staff Status and see that the user can no longer log in. The same goes for active, with the first used to prevent login access and the second to fully deactivate the account instead of deleting it. We remove staff status and see what happens. When we remove the staff status option, the user could not log in. Okay, now I will show you an easy way to add permissions to a group of users in an easy way. Click on the group, then add a group, specify the permissions that we put in the group, then choose a name for it. We add a new user and add permissions through the group instead of the traditional way. This method helps us give a group of users the same permissions in a quick way. And in the future, we can modify the permissions of the group with ease, saving time. Now we will delete a user, select the user, and choose the delete option and delete. At the top, there's a filter to sort by your selection. Thank you for your time. See you in our next lesson.